Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. As we pointed out last week, the number one enemy of the faith on the world stage right now is communism. It operates under various movements, environmental alarmism, globalism, and so forth. And each of those movements spawns its own insidious consequences. One especially urgent issue striking at the very heart of Western civilization is communism's push for cancel culture. Communism is a cancer plaguing humanity, leaving a trail of destruction, death, and despair wherever it takes root. And now we're witnessing a disturbing trend right here in America, the power of cancel culture, which is a throwback, the oppressive tactics employed by communist regimes of the past. Cancel culture seeks to silence dissenting voices, erase history, rewrite history, and impose a narrow, ideological-driven narrative on society. It's a dangerous force that tramples on the principles of free speech and open discourse, principles that are the bedrock of any free and just society. It's precisely why our 2021 rally against the bishops in Baltimore was shut down by the city of Baltimore, and we had to go to court just to win back our First Amendment rights. But not without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees to get that victory. Many of you are, of course, already clued into the tactics of the commies. So the question is, what can we do in the face of these daunting challenges? Well, in addition to action, political and cultural, in the natural realm, we must also especially concentrate efforts in the supernatural realm as well. Both are needed. On the one hand, way too many Catholics do nothing except pray, a kind of retreat from the spiritual war into piety. That's not good enough. It's faith and good works. That means becoming involved on the streets, in politics, and so forth. On the other hand, the activist Catholics too often get absorbed and even lost in the works part, and they too often neglect or downplay the importance of the supernatural. Again, both are needed. We are a composite of body and soul, the natural material order and the supernatural order. Both areas, both dynamics of humanity must be fully engaged in the war, fully engaged. On the spiritual side, the answer lies in our unwavering devotion to the rosary and our Blessed Mother, the Blessed Virgin Mary. Our Lady, in her various apparitions, has consistently called for prayer, penance, and a return to God's truth. And of course, when it comes to communism, over 100 years ago, an approved apparition of the Queen of Heaven spoke directly to its dangers. Of course, we're talking about Fatima. Just as communism was making its ascent in Russia, almost the same moment, the Heavenly Queen came and on the opposite side of Europe warned us about what was beginning to happen over there and would spread throughout the world. The rosary is not just a set of beads, but a powerful spiritual weapon that can cut through the lies and deception propagated by communist ideologies and cancel culture. Through its mysteries, we meditate on the life of Christ and the guidance of Our Lady, finding strength to stand up against the forces that seek to silence us and ultimately destroy us. But let's not forget that beyond communism and cancel culture, the world needs a guiding light to overcome these challenges. Catholicism, which is the one true faith, none of the others are either one or true, is the beacon of truth that can illuminate the darkness engulfing our culture. Teachings of the Catholic Church provide the moral compass that can steer us away from the destructive paths of communism and its resulting cancel culture. It's Catholicism that upholds the dignity of the individual, defends free speech, and champions the sanctity of life from conception to natural death. In short, everything communism seeks to destroy. So all this week, which concludes on Friday, the 8th, that's the birthday of our Blessed Mother, we are offering a rosary bundle in our church Militant store. This bundle includes, first, the rosary on CD, together with the first edition of our rosary book, The Weapon, of course, while stocks last. Together, it's a $35 value, but we're getting it to you for $25 discount. So get all of these mysteries of the Rosary, all 4 sets of them right here on audio, available to play in your car or at home, so you can pray along with the meditations. And of course, the first edition of The Weapon casts the Rosary as precisely what it is, a weapon. So I'd be called the book, a weapon. While meditating on the mysteries might occasionally produce a warm and fuzzy, that's just a happy side effect here and there. The Rosary was given to us by heaven not so much for feeling good and having a little spiritual high, but to fight, to become spiritually disciplined and increase in that discipline and grow in spiritual strength. We get into the war aspects of the Rosary in the book. Again, the weapon. This isn't just some feel-good, oh, isn't that a nice little meditative reflection? This is a call to arms. So here's an opportunity to delve deeply into the Rosary's mysteries, understanding the story of the life of our Blessed Lord and Mary beyond the superficial and coming to appreciate the simple yet profound prayer all the more. So please just click on that provided link to take a look and place your order. Again, while supplies last, it's not just about the natural order fight, which again must be engaged in. There's no backing away from that. It isn't enough just to pray. But in the realm of prayer, we also are engaged in supernatural preparation and discipline. If the Son of God walked the dual paths of prayer and works, which he did, then that's the same path we must follow. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.